So I'm sure you've seen there are a lot of negative things that get headlines. I like to get headlines for positive things. So instead of shooting hard on people, we do shooting softly, where I'll ask you to say nice things about some people that you've worked with in the past.
All right, I'm just gonna drink some water, you know. And now you got me sweating. Oh God, okay.
There you go. See, now what I've noticed is there have been a couple times through this where I've asked people, then off the air, they're like, I fucking hate that person. But they couldn't.
I'm Canadian. We don't hate people.
I
All right,
know.
we're nice.
You're wonderful. So we'll start off with another fellow Canadian,
Okay.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Oh, he's bomb. I wish I could kick like him.
He's got some fantastic kicks. I'm glad that like now there's a real possibility that we'll be able to see him when things get normal again as well.
Right.
How about Kylie Rae? She has recently announced that she'll be back at Warrior Wrestling soon.
She might be one of the most genuine, sweetest people I have ever met. And again, I come from the land of Canada where we're supposed to be hella nice people, but
Yeah.
there's just something special about that woman. And it makes me so happy to know she is okay. And I can't wait to meet her in the ring again.
Jordan
If you haven't
Grace.
watched that match, I highly recommend you watch that match.
Jordan Grace.
She's bomb. She's so strong.
Yeah.
It's so cool to meet another person that likes to be strong. Very cool.
As we're filming this, she actually just finished up with Impact Wrestling. Nevaeh, I know you've worked her a few times.
Honestly, I was so lucky. So, Smash Wrestling. You must know Smash
Of
Wrestling.
course, I interviewed Sebastian when I was in Toronto.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I guess because they helped
Yeah.
host a bunch of those shows.
Mhm.
Well, they did a women's tournament, Canusa, and again, very very new. And Nevaeh agreed to work me for that tournament. So she was one of the first like females with years of experience that got to give me some lessons in the ring, if you will.
That's
So so much
fantastic.
respect for her, and she deserves everything.
Lufisto.
Oh, another one. And again, I have to thank Smash Wrestling. Allowed me to work her very, very young in my career, and she, again, was maybe one of the first women to really lead me in a match. Because before that, I was often doing the intergender matches because there weren't a lot of women with experience in Ontario, and so she was one of the first women to lead me in a match, and so again, a special spot in my heart. And really, she opened the floodgates for gender wrestling here in Canada. So kudos to her, and deserves more respect.
We mentioned Speedball Mike Bailey earlier. Somebody kind of
Mm-hmm.
connected to him. Special place in his heart. Veda Scott. You've worked her a bunch of times.
A bunch of times. She was probably one of my first storylines.
Yeah.
So again, very cool. I've also been able to work against him and her with Alley Cat. And that was a really fun match too.
And as we wrap up this segment, Solo Darling.
My girl, we connect on a different level. We have a lot of interesting conversations whenever we get the opportunity to spend some time together behind the merch table.
She's another one that it's just like, man, she's got such a TV look. Like you look at her and you're like, man, she's a star. Like she gets
Yeah,
it.
yeah, she definitely sparkles.